Alright, hello guys and welcome back to another class of our course about the introduction to Forex trading. So in this class we are going to create our second trading strategy. You will see this one is a bit more complicated, but once again it's very important that you guys listen carefully so you will be able to reproduce it. So the first thing that I'll ask you guys to do is open up the stochastic and the RSI indicators. How you do this, simply go on Insert, Indicators, and go on Custom. So the two indicators that you guys will need is the RSI and the stochastic. Simply click on them, and then when you find them, you simply select them. Alright, so how the strategy will work, it's very simple. It will take in consideration those two indicators to be able to enter a trade. So the first thing that we need will be the RSI in the, for example, over sell level or over buy level. Let's say, for example, the RSI is here. Well, let's start with this one. He is in the oversell level. The first thing that you guys will do is simply check if there is a stochastic confirmation. If it is, you mark this point. And you will only enter at the next stochastic cross that is under the oversell level. What this means, for example, you are here. Right now, the stochastic, as you can see here, the stochastic made a cross. So as you can see, there is a cross. So that's your level. This technically will be the stop loss level. You will look for the next stochastic cross. So is there another stochastic cross here? Well, no. So there is no entry that will be possible. So let's do the exact same thing for the buy position. Let's say, for example, we are here. So here we'll have our first level. So right here we have our first level. All right. So there is another cross here. Technically, you should enter the trade right here. But because the second level is higher than the first one, and technically we have to put our stop loss here, that doesn't make sense. So we just move this line to here. And right now, our stop loss is there. So the only moment when you enter a trade is when there is a cross and that the cross is lower than your stop loss. If, for example, right here we have another cross, as you can see, what happens? Well, we'll move our stop loss to there. So we still didn't enter the trade, and we'll move our stop loss here. So when we'll enter our trade? At the next stochastic cross. So if there is no level here, the next stochastic cross happens there. So this is where you enter your trade. As you can see, you will enter your trade here. Your stop loss is there. So what you want to do right now, at this time, you want to have a risk reward of around 142. So you enter at this level, somewhere here. As you can see, here we have our cross. And you want to enter at 1.42. So as you can see here, we have 10 pips. So we want to make at least 20 pips. So here we will have our profit, and boom, we are profitable on our trade. So what are the important things to remember with this strategy? First, you enter, as I said, that's an extreme example right here, for example. So how you will make it work? So the first thing that you will do, you find out your level where the RSI and the stochastic are overbought or oversold. So for example here, the RSI is overbought and the stochastic is overbought as well. So technically you will open up a sell, you find out this point. That's your first point. All right. So the first point that you find out when you have both confirmations, this point will be used as a stop loss. So that's supposed to be your stop loss. Right now, if the second stochastic level, if for example this, which is the second stochastic level, would have been under the stop loss, you would have entered the trade here. If it's not under, you will use this point as stop loss. So you move your stop loss to here. So as you can see, your stop loss will be moved. And right now you do the exact same thing. You wait until the stochastic have a contact. So here we have a contact. Once again, it's higher than our stop loss. So what we want to do, we will move our stop loss here. So in this strategy, the first thing that you guys will find is the stop loss. And when you find the stop loss, the next thing that you do, you find your entry level. Then what's happening? As you can see, the stochastic goes down here, but we don't open a buy position and we don't reset our strategy because we don't have a confirmation with the RSI. So we simply wait, and we still have our stop loss activated. So we wait, and this moment arrives. So right here is the perfect moment to enter the trade. So we can open up our sell position here because we have a cross. Once again, we don't open positions here and we don't set new stop losses here because we don't have our RSI confirmation. Now, in the case of, for example, we started up our stop loss here and our RSI went down there and confirmed for our stochastic to open up a buy position. We will simply cancel our last order and open up a new stop loss. So let's find out another place and do a second example just to be sure that you guys understand. So let's, for example, go somewhere around here. All right, so let's look at this place there. Here we have a concrete place. All right, so first point right here. We have our first point. We want to open up a buy position. We don't have our RSI confirmation, so it doesn't work. All right, so it's gonna be here, right there. So we have our RSI confirmation. We have our stochastic confirmation. So this place right there will be our stop loss. So we want to open up a buy position. We have our stop loss here. So the next thing we want to do, we want to find out the next place where the stochastic will be down. So this will confirm our trade. So we move. And what exactly happens? Well, here we will cancel our first trade. So this trade will be canceled because right there we have our stochastic and our RSI that are telling us that this is a sell order that will start. So what we do is simply cancel our past order. Right here, we only set up our stop loss. We didn't open up the trade. So what's happening here? We will set up a new trade here. So we start again. So right now we have our point. We have our stop loss for a sell order. We simply place our sell order right here. And the next thing we want to do, we will wait until the stochastic will simply reconfirm again. So right here, the stochastic confirmed once again our trade. All right. So this is where we will enter our transaction at this point right here. And this is where we will have our stop loss. So we start there. We have our stop loss, which is here. That's our stop loss. We have a stop loss of 55 pips. So we need to make a profit of at least 110 pips. And in this case, we have it there. So this strategy, so once again, we have another winning trade. Once again, guys, if you didn't understand, you can rewatch this class once again. I know the strategy is not easy, but I wanted to put a bit more challenge for you guys. So this way you will be able to try some new strategies that are a bit more harder. So just try it out, and the more you practice it, the more you'll see it's gonna be easy. And after that, you will be able to create your own strategies using these indicators or any other indicators. So that's it for this course, guys, and see you all in our next class.